Hello everyone, this is Joe from Plastic Rock 801. I thought today I should do kind of like a mod spotlight, I suppose. I know. It's, I don't know, it's just a very interesting mod, you know, it just adds a bunch of stuff to it, doesn't change the gameplay that much. You know, the fossils mod, like you can see, I kind of use TNT to blow this whole thing up, and within blowing the whole thing up, I found 2 fossils. Just 2, right down here. You can tell, like, it's not that different from cobblestone, so, like, if you're ever mining, you couldn't miss it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of cheat here. Use a diamond pickaxe to mine it. Let's see what we get. A biofossil? That's good. Oh, so these are the 2 kind of fossils you can get. A biofossil and a relic scrap. Like, as you can see in Too Many Items, there are other ones you can get. You know, you've got... Actually, no. That's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, you can get, like, skulls. Like, here's an... Like, if I place another one, let's see what happens. Sometimes you even get just regular bones for the most part. That's what you get. Just regular skeleton bones. Okay. So let's get out of here, and then I will start showing how you use this, how its use, I suppose. Oh man. Okay, how exactly did I escape? I remember there was a certain route. Okay, here we are. Alright, so I haven't really planned anything out. This is kind of a new world. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. I actually just tabbed out to see quickly what I have to do to make certain items. Like, get used to that. I'll be doing that periodically. So the first thing we need to do, like, I'm sorry that I'm cheating here, but I couldn't even, with that whole explosion, I couldn't find any fossils. So the first thing you have to do is build an analyzer. So you take 4 irons, like the way you make boots, then you take a biofossil and a relic scrap, and there's your analyzer. Now what you do with the analyzer is, you place it somewhere, and you just put your fossils right into it. So I'll put some biofossils here. Again, I'm sorry I'm cheating, but hey, you know, no fossils. I'll make another one just so I can show the relic scraps too. Oh, come on. Okay, so here's another analyzer. You can place that right next to it, and we can take a bunch of relic scraps and put in. So let's see what we have with the biofossils. All we have so far is just bone meal. That's trash. I'm getting rid of that. Here we have a couple pigs. I'm glad of that because later I'll show you there's actually something cool you can do with them. But that's just if we get, you know, if I don't get it, I'll just cheat and get it. Oh, and what do you know? Here we are. This is exactly what you need. A broken sword. Okay. We have some fern seeds, more bone meal. So what you do with fern seeds? There actually aren't any trees. I'll do that later. So another thing you have to craft in order to fix the broken sword is you have to make like a crafting table. So yeah, you just make your regular crafting table, and then with that crafting table you put it here, but you place a piece of paper on top and you get an archaeology workbench. Now this is what you do to repair things like ancient tools, stuff like that. So what you do is you put the sword there, and you just take any relic scraps you have, and with that eventually I will get a sword, a real sword. Okay, and what do you know? Now we have the DNA of a Triceratops with the DNA. Hold on, I'm going to tab out again quickly to see how exactly I make this, so hold on. Let's see. Okay, so what you do is, in order to make a cultivate, which is what you use to make dinosaur eggs from the DNA, kind of like Jurassic Park, I suppose, what you do is you place two glass like this, iron all along the bottom, a bucket of water as soon as I find it, and a cactus green dye, and there is your cultivate. Now the cultivate, it kind of works like the archaeology workbench. You put in your DNA, and you just put in a bunch of biofossils, and eventually you'll have an egg. Okay, let's see, we have a Mosasaurus. Those are pretty cool. Like, I'm not going to spend this whole thing just hatching eggs, because that takes forever. So eventually I might just cheat and show the dinosaurs, like, do a little thing on them. Okay, so let's see how our sword is doing. I don't know, it's almost done. It's 75% of the way there. While I have time, I'll show what the fern seeds do. Like, we'll travel over here, because the thing about fern seeds are, you can only plant them, like, underneath trees. You can't, these aren't like seeds where you just dig up the ground a bit, and then you plant them. So, yeah, we'll go to this tree, over here. And you just put one there, and eventually they reproduce, kinda, and they spread everywhere. Place another one right there, here, and another thing, apart from getting fossils like biofossils, relic scraps, and regular bones, sometimes you can get, like, skulls, like these. They're kind of like pumpkins, just a different way of them, and they work exactly the same. If you place a torch underneath it, oh, other way around. Huh, that's odd. How does this work? Hold on. It says that's how. I don't get why that doesn't work. Huh, that's peculiar. Is that being like the workbench or something? I don't know. Take a quick look at that. Okay, let's see. Is it done yet? Oh, and our sword is done. Good. So, if I'm going to use this, I should probably do it when it's not nighttime, because you have to not be in peaceful mode when you do it. Let's just take another quick look at the skull. Here we are, a skull lantern. And what you do with it is, it's, like I said, it's just like a jack-o'-lantern. You just place it, and it gives off light. Isn't that cool? Okay, so, I'm gonna get a bed. Sleep in the middle of nowhere. Like, as you can see, kind of the distance, those fern seeds, like I said, are reproducing a bit. But I know it's hard to see. But anyway, the sword. So, let's go off peaceful for a quick second. Take the sword, and we'll go up to a pig. Now, you don't right-click on it, you left-click on it. I mean, in older versions, I think you right-click, but here, in 1.8, you left-click. And watch what happens. Oh, come on. You get a zombie pig then, warrior. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, why he burns up. I mean, I guess in the nether, if you're in the nether, they're kind of useful. But really, that's all the sword does. I mean, if you're not on peaceful, all it does is, it's just pretty much the same as a diamond sword. How's our cultivating process going? Okay, the Triceratops egg should be done pretty soon. As for now, I'll kind of work on an exhibit I'll make, like just for this one dinosaur that I'll show. I don't know, stones are fine. I don't want him getting out. And these things are really, really... What am I talking about? I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll show you after I'm done, at least showing the Triceratops. Yeah, I'll get rid of all that. Okay, it should be done right as soon as that's done. And here we are, a Triceratops egg. Now I'll just, let's see, I'll go somewhere with it. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't check on our analyzer to see if we had any more DNA. Let's see, we have a Velociraptor and a Plesiosaur. I'll put... Oh yeah, and just more of this crap. So I'll put the Velociraptor in there. Like the Plesiosaur, it's not that interesting. It's... So let's see. Oh wait, I should probably check the other one too. My god, I'm like so... Oh, stone boards. I'll show those in a minute. Anyway, I'll put him right at the top of this cliff. And there we are. You just right click on the ground, and now I have my own little Triceratops. I'm going to tab out quickly again. You know, just to see another recipe. So, okay, a feeder. This is a little complex. You need smooth stone, bucket, glass iron, and a button. And okay, will he follow me? Does he automatically do that? I think he does. Yeah, he's coming. He'll come. Okay, if I remember this recipe right, you need a button, you need glass, 4 smooth stones, a bucket of water, and 2 iron. That's odd. What could I have done wrong? Oh, it's not a bucket of water, it's an empty bucket. There we are. A feeder. Now, if you don't do this, your dinosaur... I guess in this case, I think Triceratops go on their own and get their own food. But if you don't, they might die of starvation. So what you do is you put... Like, it's an herbivore, so you put in anything that herbivores would eat, so like wheat. See how much food that just had? Like normally you wouldn't have that much food, it'd be very limited. But yes, the Triceratops really doesn't do much, I have to say. The other ones are a bit more interesting. And if you want to make them grow fast, you need to make this like essence of chicken, whatever it is. So, I'll make a furnace quickly. Oh no. That's another thing that happens. Sometimes the cultivate... I'm just gonna cheat quickly, I don't want to have to make a whole nother one. Sometimes, like, it fails, and you have to put it back in and do the whole thing over again. So, that sucks. I won't be able to... This might take a bit more time. But hey, we got plenty of stuff to show. So yeah, the Triceratops. I can make them grow up more quickly. I'll put a furnace here. And what you need is... You need a bucket and some chicken. And with that, you craft raw chicken soup. And then after that, you just put it in the furnace. And you get, I'll wait for it, essence of chicken. Now you need a whole bunch of this, like see immediate results, but like watch, see how much he just grew from that one little vial. Now he's off on his own doing whatever. So I'll cheat because I'm a big cheater. Let me just make that clear. So yeah, eventually, like after a really long time, if you don't do this, he becomes really big. You can ride him around, you know, jump up, and if you press shift, he rushes, and you can use this to like landscape. He kinda, that's how it's not working. He rushes, see? He flattens the land out for you. Oh! So, yeah, he can just go off on his own, do whatever, as long as he doesn't. I don't think he can crush land on his own, like the T-Rex can do that. T-Rex, there's a bug with that. If you use too much essence of chickens, like bad stuff happens. Anyway, let's see our cultivation process. Wow, it's not even close. Okay. So if it's not done by the time I'm done with this, I guess I'll just cheat that and show all the dinosaurs. I'll go down here and show the stone boards. They're basically like paintings, but sometimes they tell like stories or something. Like, see, that's them. From what I tell, it shows that the T-Rex, like the T-Rex in general, it's immune to arrows. That's like one of its abilities. It's not affected if you shoot it with arrows. This one, let's see this. I don't really get that one. Oh yeah, there's a bug with this. I know they're supposed to be regular paintings, but the only way you can actually get them off in this, you have to destroy one of the blocks it's on. Yeah, it's a little stupid, but this I also don't get because there is no spear item. Okay, here's another one, and it's just the same thing. I'll put on a couple more just to see if there's anything. Well, it's just the same freaking painting. What the hell? Oh! My God, there's like no other paintings. Hold on, that's just a stupid one of a zombie and a creeper. Oh. Absolutely. I don't get it. There's nothing, no other paintings other than these. But yeah, that's pretty much just stone boards, just paintings. Put them in your house, do whatever you want with them. Let's see if our cultivation process is doing any better. If not, it's cheating time. Okay, yeah. I'll just kind of work on this exhibit then for this one dinosaur I like. It's really, really cool. Let's take a whole bunch of them. What am I doing? Okay, we'll place some stones. I don't know, I just want you guys to like be able to see it. Later I might add videos to this mod because I might just show the T-Rex in general like later if I get one. In fact, you know what, I'm gonna check quickly and see if there's any more DNA. If there is, I'll just make a whole bunch of cultivators. Okay, a T-Rex and a pterodactyl. Good. Okay. Anyway, more cultivators. I'm a big cheater. Blah blah blah. And I want to hear it from you people. Oh crap! I accidentally just threw it. Okay. I hope these don't fail. Like, the cool thing about the pterodactyl is if you use essence of chicken, or if you actually want to wait until it's good enough to fly, you can just ride around on it. Like, the controls are different than like what some of you might like know of, but you know, it's pretty straightforward. You just gotta kind of memorize it. Like, the creator of this mod like made a Google document on it. Destroying these things. While I'm in the water, I'll just show this quickly. These aren't always found in fossils. You can find them in fossils, but if you go in the ocean, you can find them. They're like little squid things, and if you right-click on them, they just go right back in your inventory. You know, like pet fish, really. But the dinosaur I will show later, it eats these things. Like, it only eats this squid, and if it's hungry, it sometimes will attack the player, and if the player attacks it, like, that's the end. It takes like 20 perfect arrows just to kill it as an adult. Okay, I'm almost done. Then I'll wait till the morning. Okay, yep, it's all flat. Good. Oh, I think the Velociraptor's done. Yes, he is. Okay, I'll set up a bed again, and wait till the morning. Good night. Okay, and we're waking up. Alright. So I'll show before I show the Mosasaurus, that's pretty cool, I will show the Velociraptor. I'll put him near his pit, because this is what it's known for. So, here we are. Ta-da! There's a Velociraptor for you. It's still just a baby. I'll age it a bit, like, just so it's a little bit more clear to see. There. So now it's kind of like a teen. Okay, and if I right-click on, like, right now he's in the follow position. He's in the follow command. So if I right-click on him, he does free move, and basically he just hunts for himself. Like, see that pig? They kill pigs. Like, Velociraptors kill pigs. And if, like, you make a whole bunch of them, they actually go in a pack, and they just go around killing pigs. So, like, there's the other kind. Yeah, I'll let them do what they want. I'll even make a feeder for them, because if they don't find anything, they just go to the feeder, and they eat whatever. So, I don't know, I'll just put in a bunch of steak. Let's get out of here. Okay. Those are pretty much Velociraptors for you. There's not much more than that, other than the fact that they stay in a pack. Oh, what was that? Okay, I guess I'll show, once they're done, no, before they're done, I'll show this one. Like, this is, in my opinion, the most dangerous looking one. I'll grow them up to full size, like, just so you can get, like, the full experience of what it looks like. You know, they go into corners, I don't know why he does, but it's like a Krona Mosasaurus, I don't know what it is. I'll grow him up a bit. Like, see, there he is. He's a bit bigger. He eats those. Better put some more out before he attacks me. And the thing about these squid things is they reproduce pretty fast. Anyway, he's bigger, still hungry. There's another one. Okay, he's not interested. I'll grow him up to full size. Oh crap, he's stuck. Okay, good. He's out. But that's pretty much all he does. He's kind of like... I was thinking, what if I made like a castle and a moat, and I could put him in, like, 2 of these things. Is this his full size? Is this as big as he gets? No, it's not even close. That's his full size. Like, okay. Wow. Okay, I'll just put some more in case he's hungry later. Okay. And by now, the T-Rex and the other thing should be done. Now, the T-Rex, before I do anything, let me just point something out. The T-Rex, it's dangerous. It's really dangerous. Like, as a baby, not so much. When it's a baby, it just runs away from the player. So, like, if I were to, like, make a pen for it, eventually, it would become so big and dangerous, it could just break open the pen, break the land around it. And the only way you tame an adult one is with a scarab tool, which is a scarab gem, which is basically as rare as diamonds. It's, you know, you find in fossils, you can make tools out of it. Oh, and I almost forgot to say, there was another thing called a dinopedia. You just put the DNA of a dinosaur in a book, and you get a dinopedia. But for things like here, you know, it tells you all this stuff. It's rideable, it's hungry. It's, and you know, I don't really care if it dies or not. But if I were to go up to this, it's pretty useless because all it says is Mollusaurus, caution, dangerous. I mean, he's not dangerous. Unless I don't hit him and constantly feed him, he won't attack me. Okay. So, you know, I'll end this video now. I'll continue it later. So, yeah, see ya.